Hare Krishna. It is never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. We all feel, especially as we start coming to middle age or aging in life, we start feeling that life has passed us by. That there are so many dreams we had which we wanted to achieve. There were so many things we wanted to do. But now it is becoming too late. That we have lost that opportunity and lost it forever. And sometimes such thoughts about what we have lost, it becomes so negative. It starts beating us up so much that we can't even do what we can do right now. And we don't put in the efforts because of the discouragement to create a brighter future for ourselves. The Bhagavad Gita cautions us that our mind can act as our worst enemy. And therefore, we need to be very cautious about where our mind is directing our attention. So, the mind is inside us and it directs our attention. And sometimes it directs our attention in unproductive or counterproductive directions. So, if there is a road over here, but if somehow I don't look at that road and I look at a dead end on the other side, and I keep looking at the dead end and I keep feeling frustrated, all I need to do is just turn my head on the other side and look where there is a road and move on. So similarly, sometimes our mind makes us look at the things that have happened. They are like dead ends. What's happened has happened. What's over is over. What's gone wrong has gone wrong. That can't be changed, but that doesn't mean nothing can be changed. We can, at this moment itself, make a fresh start, take positive steps and move on. So if you look at the past, that's like a dead end, it's like a closed door. But if you look at the present and the future, that's a path that is open and beckoning us. So it is never too late for us to be what we may have been, what we could have been. Of course, it is true that at a material level of reality, there are certain things which can be done only at certain ages. So, for example, if there is a sports player who doesn't win a sports championship, which was their cherished dream, during the age when they're capable of playing sports. So, at that time, once the age of, say, playing cricket has passed, and the body is no longer capable of playing cricket, then the player may never get a century or a double century or a triple century or whatever they wanted to do. May never make it to international cricket or whatever. But the important thing is that these achievements are external. So these achievements can give some joy, but it is fleeting. Now, what we do or what we get is not as important as what we become. Now, if we learn to improve ourselves, if we learn to become better, better in the sense of getting greater mastery over our own misdirected mind, directing our thoughts in the positive direction instead of the negative, then we can actually develop our potential and we can make positive contributions. And it is a spiritual vision of life which can liberate us from the chronic and incapacitating dissatisfaction and frustration that comes when certain achievements permanently pass us by. With a spiritual vision, we understand that happiness, contentment lies within us. And if we just connect with our spiritual core. We practice the process of yoga, especially bhakti yoga, for connecting with our core and for connecting with the whole of which we are eternal parts. Then therein we can find satisfaction. Ultimately, all of us are destined, all of us are meant to become harmonious, happy parts, living in a life of unending love with the whole. We are souls and we are parts of God, Krishna, who is the whole. To the extent we understand that this is life's ultimate aim, this is what we are meant to become. We are meant to become pure, potent, perfected lovers of God. And whatever abilities we have, we use them in a mood of service and contribution. And when we do that, whether we get external achievement or not, we will get inner fulfillment. Because through that contribution done in the mode of devotion, we will strengthen our inner connection. And that inner connection will be the basis of enduring satisfaction. And because the soul is eternal, because the soul's bond with God is eternal, therefore, actually, for the soul to turn towards Krishna, for us to connect with Him through devotion, it is never too late. For us to become pure and realize our innate joyfulness, to relish the fulfillment that we are meant to relish, it is never too late. Right now, instead of pursuing the path of exclusively material pleasures, which are going to end in a dead end, we can turn and focus on spiritual growth, which is all round growth. There is inner connection with Krishna and there is outer contribution in a mood of devotional service to Krishna. And through that, we all can become what we were meant to become. We can fulfill the destiny that God wanted us to fulfill. We can fulfill the purpose for which we are here in this world and attain enduring fulfillment. Thank you. Hare Krishna.